Should have done a little countdown. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Saturday morning chill as always. We're gonna be chilling and illin. We decided to jump on a little early for you guys. We were backstage wasting all of our good content, chitting, chatting, and chin wagging to each other when we should be doing it with you guys.
There you go.
It
Chin
is
wagging.
chin wagging is that's a UK term that we have adopted so quickly, or I have. I like that term.
Yeah, I love it.
Kevin Hawthorne, welcome in first and foremost. He was in here. Vegas, Silver State Stacker, welcome in. I thought we sent you a link to see if you wanted to come on, but we must not have. If you want to come on, Silver State, let me know. Littlefoot says, "Holy shit, a Thousandaire about to come on. I'll cancel this job I'm going to do." No, Thousandaire's not coming on yet. We're still waiting on him. It is what it is. Whenever he wants, he has a spot. Working class stacker, welcome in, welcome in. Littlefoot, grow the second. Nice. Good morning, good morning. Chris in Virginia, always good to see you. Thank you for being here. Stack Attacker Wager, good morning, good morning.
What's
All
up,
right, you
Saul?
got myself blue collar, myself Vegas Stacker, and then you got blue collar Stacker. I'm sure you guys all know that.
What's up, guys? I'm gonna drop a link. Do you mind, Vegas, if I drop a link?
Oh, drop. Yeah, you think I give it? I don't care.
Oh man, it won't let me do
Oh
it.
yeah, he's in Green Bay. He's going to the
To the game, yeah, tomorrow.
going to the game with his son. Awesome. I hope you have a good time, brother. Enjoy. Littlefoot. I
Yeah,
don't know why Littlefoot Thousandaire was coming on.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, he'll
Oh,
eventually come on. He was having a good old time in the chat last weekend.
because I got a pile of Mercury's out. Maybe, and that's what the thumbnail was too. So maybe that's what it was.
Oh, he thought it was a little hint, a little homage to
Damn,
Thousand
you're
Air.
reading into stuff too much.
Yeah.
Working class stack. Is this 7 a.m. for you guys? I love that we can tune in on a Saturday daytime and listen. Yes, it is. 7 a.m. for myself, 10 a.m. for blue collar stacker.
Yep. Working class. Now wait a minute. That's Sandy Millington?
Yes, I
Okay.
that clicked after I said working class.
Yeah, he took the Sandy Millington out of it. Maybe he's trying to go anonymous. Sorry, Sandy.
Well, maybe that's because his missus and him do it now.
Maybe,
So
maybe
it's both of them now instead of just Sandy.
could be.
Um,
I usually keep the live stream going on my iPad, but I closed it down. Now I go, oh, okay, I got to figure it out now. Wait, holy crap! Chris in Virginia, it doesn't have a wrench. You better give him a wrench, dude.
here's going to steamroll over the Bengals. Did you put money on that Silver State? Put some silver on that. Bellows Forge, what's up? Good to see you, man. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope all is well.
Hey, Bellows, how you doing, buddy?
He says hello to the chat. Good to see you, man. I hope all is well. We haven't seen you in a while. Hoping life and everything is good. Chris in Virginia needs a wrench. How do I give Chris in Virginia a wrench?
Oh, he's definitely earned it, man. He's always in there. He's very, very regular.
Yes, he is in there now.
And I'm
Chris.
not talking about his bathroom habits. Yeah.
um, Robert Wachowski, good to see you. Thank you for stopping in this morning. No, I put this. Littlefoot said he had to go do a little work, but I put the constitutional out because I figured that would be a good topic for us to talk about this morning. To start with.
Yeah, that is a great. I did the same. We didn't even coordinate on that. I got some 90% on the bottom because that seems to be all the news, right?
It is.
Everybody's saying, oh, 90%, don't stack. Fish had a couple of videos on it, dogging the 90%. I'm all for 90%, man. I said, get as much as you can now for as little as you can.
This
While
whole
it's on
thing, though,
sale.
this whole thing doesn't like turn you away from it.
Not at all. No way. No way.
Because what if your situation was different right now? Say, let's just do a hypothetical real quick. Say 80% of your stack is constitutional.
Right.
Your bank account is empty.
Mm-hmm.
And you've been buying all this constitutional up for all these years and all this time, putting all this money into it because it was going to save you. It was there for barter. It was there for stability. You know, it was there for you to something to lean back on.
Right.
Now you're broke. Your car is broken. You need money to fix your car.
Okay.
Where are you going to take that constitutional at right now and sell it for cash to fix your car?
Well, I would say first mistake is putting 80% of your money into anything.
Well,
Okay.
you know, there's a lot of stackers that do it though.
Yeah, but you know what? Hopefully they're in a position where they have either a cash emergency fund or they have that other 20% that they could liquidate right now. But I'm serious. I'm like I'm buying as much 90% as I can find under melt.
And you should be able to find it under melt easily right now. Mandy's Candies, welcome
Yeah.
in. The Coin Cutter, good to see you. Thank you for stopping
Mate,
in.
what's up, mate? Oh shit.
But like, you know, there's a lot of people that go heavy on constitutional because it's more affordable. It's easier to pick up here and there. And my whole thing is like, if you're in a pinch and you need that cash, the 90% sort of leaving you hanging right now.
Depends on when you bought it too. I mean, let's be honest. If you have it, you bought it cheaper than it is now, even if it
Oh,
is
yeah.
reduced. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, there's always a way to get rid of it. You know, you don't have to bring it to the coin shop. You don't have to sell it directly to a refinery if you have a big bunch of it, you know. You could always sell it on auction platforms, eBay, whatever. Put bags of it on Pure Metals.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's always a way.
There is always a way, but I mean, it's just like, I don't know, like I've always said, my stack is like my savings account. So if I need money, and if I was in the situation where I needed money now, and too much of my stack was inconstitutional, you're screwed.
Well, you just said it.
Just
Too much of your stack is
yeah,
inconstitutional,
yeah,
or anything for that matter, right? Diversification
yeah.
across
You're
all
right.
different types of metal, forms of each metal.
You're right. Chris in Virginia said should not be stacking without some cash for things. That's very true too. He also says buy when people hate it. Everything has its day. That is true. I mean, it is.
Yeah.
You should be able to get great deals on them right now.
Oh, you should. Yeah, excellent deals. When everybody's walking out, you should be walking in. That's my theory. That's not
Yeah.
my theory. It's like Warren Buffett's theory, but you know, I'll take credit for it right now.
Grow the Second says, is it illegal to melt 90% into a bar?
It is. Well, I should say, wait a minute, hold on. Am I right or wrong on that? Is it?
I can't remember. No,
Well, I mean,
you can melt it.
you can melt it. The refineries melt it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The refineries are melting it, so yeah, you can melt it.
I think what it is you can melt if it's out of production, like Mercury's, Barbers, things like that. You can melt. I don't think you can melt Rosies, but then again, they don't make silver Rosies. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go with I don't know on that one.
Well, I just Googled it, and Copilot search comes up, which I think is like the AI for whatever. It says the United States Mint allows melting pre-1965 dimes, quarters, and halves for their metal content, provided it is not for profit. That's right. Well, how do the refineries do it then? Because that's for profit.
Yeah, absolutely, it is. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I don't know how
They
they
can't
do
be
it.
dumping that for what they got into it. No way.
No.
Hey, Leilani's in here. Welcome, welcome, welcome back.
Hey,
Good to see you.
welcome back, Leilani. You know, I'm sitting here. I gotta turn this off. I got my phone running because I was chatting it up in LBS's stream while I was talking to you,
Nice.
giving him a little support. You know.
Yeah, I hope he's in there. Hope he's got people with him.
Yeah, he does. He's got people.
Robot Toaster, good to see you. Christian Virginia says generic is not exactly getting over spot right now. Yeah, but generic's never gonna get you over spot, right?
Not when you're selling it. If you're
Yeah,
selling it to a coin shop or, I mean, where else would you sell it? You could get
online.
yeah, you could get over spot on peer to peer like Pure Metals,
Yeah,
or on eBay you could get over spot technically, but you're gonna lose most of your over spot, if not all of it, to fees. And then of course
Right.
you could do PMs for sale on Reddit. Usually those guys are at or below spot.
Yeah, there's a lot of deals on there that are at spot for sure, and I'm sure right now I haven't been on there lately, but I'm sure there's um it's probably loaded right now, I imagine. Because even if people sell for spot, most likely 99% of them are in less, they're coming out ahead. And that's all they're looking at. They're coming out ahead money wise, fiat wise.
Yep. So
So Silver State says Vegas, the refiners are not accepting 1 ounce bars, 5 ounce bars, or odd sized bars, and they are not taking 90%. Are they really refining or smelting? I think you're right about that, and um that surprised me that they weren't taking 5 ounce bars and 1 ounce bars. I don't know why that is.
maybe they're
Um,
harder to count. It's like 10-ounce bars is 1, 2, 3. It just, add a 0 to your count.
yeah, but rounds are the same way.
Yeah, no, they just do it by weight anyway.
They just don't want to mess with it. They're
Yeah.
overloaded on them, I guess, maybe. Um,
Yeah, but all of that should be good news for stackers. If listen, stuff goes in and out of style, like clothes, like shoes, like whatever. Right now,
yeah,
90% is out of style. So now's the time to buy it.
yeah, that's true.
Maybe it ain't the
Um,
time to sell it, but
but blue collar, you and I were talking about that the other day, and they're not smelting it and they're not refining it, right? You had a little insight on that?
what do you mean on the 90%?
Yeah, what they're doing with it.
I know I saw on Vermilion's channel that, and I'm assuming it's Elemental, because that was his biggest refinery. He said they had $195,000 face value of 90% that they were shipping off to another smelter to melt for them because they couldn't handle the capacity they had.
Yeah, I thought I had heard that it was going overseas.
Mm. He said that in his video, but then I heard from other sources that that's illegal. You cannot send it overseas.
Yeah, I wouldn't
But
see
I
how
don't know
that.
if that's true either.
Well, if you send it overseas, wouldn't there be tariffs on it each way?
I would think.
That's so that I don't know, whatever. Yeah, I don't. I did watch his video yesterday and today. Yeah, he called El Metal out by name in his video yesterday
Yeah.
that
Well,
they're
did you
not taking. And I got the information's out there. Silver State is absolutely 100% correct. They said no 1 ounce, 5 ounce bars or odd shaped bars, no 90%, no scrap. Um, and there were some other bars, they're being picky right now.
Well, they have to be, I guess. They get when it's stacked up to the roof and they got nowhere to put it. They can't leave it outside,
Yeah, absolutely.
you know.
Um,
Um, but Chris in Virginia says, my feelings on 90% buy now, unwanted and cheap, but plan on holding till it comes back into favor. And I agree with that 100%.
yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Like you said before, you just got to have the diversity. You can't
Yeah.
be because like I love 5 ounce bars, but like if I just stacked all 5 ounce bars and just like the scenario earlier where I said, what if I needed money? Well, now they're not really giving you shit for 5 ounce bars. So it's always good to have diversification. And that's why I've always like everything in my stack has a purpose. Like buffaloes have a purpose, 5 ounce, 10 ounce, gold, not 5, 10 ounce gold, 5 or 10 ounce silver, and then your gold. It all has a purpose.
Yeah. Well, right now, right? So if I was I say it's a stupid scenario, but if I was a brand new stacker, right? What I would be grabbing now is Silver Eagles probably because you can get Silver Eagles at off quality, quote unquote off quality for a spot right now. And you can get retail friendly dollar over. That one that's on my stage, the 1/3 from the left, the Donald Trump label, I got that 4 spot. It's a 70. So that's my next point. Slabs. The slabs haven't really gone up too much, a little bit, but the silver inside the slab has basically doubled in the last 18 months.
The
So
last, yeah.
Slabs are a great way to put away, for the future right now, in my opinion. And then also the cheap 90%, the commemorative dollars, good quality, cheap 90%. You can get that at Melt anywhere, maybe even under Melt.
Hmm.
And then, of course, on the bottom row there, I got dimes and half dollars.
Yeah, I got a tube of Kennedy's as well. I don't know, but like everything should be. It's weird how it's not weird. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but
Yeah, Chris says it's funny how nothing in gold is really in or out of favor. Like gold is just steady, right? Um, yeah, that's true. But you got to remember, gold's biggest customers are central banks and governments. They never run out of money. Well, they do, but they just print more. And they don't care what they pay for it. They just want the quantity of it. So if it goes up to 4,200, they're still buying. They're not saying, "Oh, I don't know if I could buy at 42." We'll just
right.
whip out a couple of more $100 bills.
Just print some more out. Sorry, I got
That's all.
distracted by a text message from the wife.
No worries. Yeah, so when your biggest customers of your product are governments and banks, of course, it's going to
Yeah.
be it's definitely a steady bet, It's not going anywhere.
Well, they said like we got a good little crowd in here. My Silver Journey, welcome in. BBA, good to see you. Matt Wingate, always good to see you as well. Who else did I see came in? Shep, good to see you, Shep, as well.
Hey, Shep, what's going on? He misses Dub. So we're kind of like, I put all that gold up there on the top to honor Dub C because he always whips out the gold. I knew Dub didn't do a live last night, so I figured I'd feed it over to you guys.
Nice. Robot Toaster and Luke are also in here. Yeah, so I don't know, like you should be able to get like almost anything at Steels right now, but I don't think the coin shops they're being greedy, I think.
Well, when you say get it at a steal, right?
They're protecting themselves. I shouldn't say they're being greedy. They're protecting themselves.
Yeah, well, then going back to what I was saying, if you're saying like you should be able to get anything at a steal relative to the premium, yes. But
Yeah.
spot is still at record highs across the board now.
Right. And what's funny is sort of going back to what Baron Vamsky, good to see you. Welcome in. Going back to sort of what Silver State said about them stopping, the 1 ounce and 5 ounce bars. They're also buying stuff back at the price of silver futures, and they're selling it for Kitco over Kitco spot. So it's like, oh man, I understand. I know they have to do it, but that's almost a $4 difference. That's
Yeah,
huge. That's crazy.
and like we said in a private conversation, right? But that's to be expected, is what my point is, because the volatility, number one, of silver. Nobody wants to get caught with their pants down, you know.
But
So
it's funny
they
how
they have to increase the spread to protect themselves.
that's huge. So with the futures being at 46.75, do you think you think next week it's gonna dump down to that?
I don't think so, but who knows? I mean, futures could just be running a little bit behind. I mean, it's in what they call backwardation, I think they call it,
Yeah, yeah.
where the futures are actually cheaper than spot price. I think that's supposed to mean that the physical demand is higher than the industrial demand. I could be wrong on that, but I think that's how they're reading it.
Backwardization.
But I don't see the physical demand out there really.
It is when the current price or spot price of an underlying asset is higher than prices trading in the futures market.
Yeah, and does it give you a reason or an indication or anything?
Um, it is common in crude oil. This usually This is usually the result of high demand or shortages that are expected to resolve in the long term. occurs when the current price of an asset is higher than its future price. This phenomenon often signals high demands for a commodity now compared to the future. Traders can profit from backwardization by selling short and at today's price and buying futures at a lower price. It
So
can
it's
result from a supply shortage affecting spot prices in the commodities.
so Silver State says that it's a result of people want their silver now, not in the future. In other words, the demand is picking up like the public demand. So that's why the spot price is going up. Now, most people would tell you there's more sellers than buyers, and there are. But how do you explain the price going up, up, up? If 80% of people are selling, I get it. That there's still much demand somewhere. Is it central banks? India buys a lot of silver. Are they stacking it? Russia definitely buys it for their central banks.
I've seen articles where it says India is on buying it right now for some reason. I don't know. Like I think it's their holiday season or there's some type of season right now that they buy a bunch. I'm not sure.
Yep. Well, in
If you
China,
know, you know. Good to see you. What's up? What's up?
so Fish, did you just get back from the coin shop? Did you buy up a bunch of 90%? I know you're a big
Oh,
fan of 90%. No, I know he likes 90%. He's just making a point. And I did watch all your videos. I didn't comment because I normally watch when I'm driving. Not watch, but in quotes, I watch. So I don't really get to make comments a lot of times, but I definitely have seen him.
he says physical stacker market and paper market are disconnected. They're just it's two different entities. There's no, I mean, just the volume alone. The paper market is way more than the stackers could ever amount to. Mr.
Oh,
and
for
Mrs.
sure.
West Texas, good to see you as always. I don't,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah. I'm sorry.
crazy times. I don't know.
It is. It is. But you know what? You gotta pay attention to people like Fish and people that have been doing this for a long time and maybe take not financial advice, but take heed to what they say, you know?
Yeah. And that's what he says. He says he still stacks 90%, but just wanted people to think about things from other angles.
Right.
Yeah.
I think his point was if you're a new stacker, don't buy 90% if you have to, like what you alluded to before. If you need to liquidate it, you're not going to get what you need right now. But I
Yeah.
guess that would be across the board, you know? If you bought a Silver Eagle right now, you go in and try and sell it, you're going to get $2 less tomorrow.
I mean, it's all a mess. Vermilion had a good video yesterday and a good one today.
Absolutely, yes.
Which usually, I mean, I've gotten away from watching his videos a little bit because he's just talking spot prices and what's going on in the shop. But he had some good information today. He said he's never been in um, with the backwardization stuff before, but he's been in other situations. But he said he was stressed. This one was stressing him out.
Yeah, he doesn't really seem like a stress case to me either.
No, you watched his video this morning, right?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, he was talking about how stressed he was. But I mean, running a coin shop, it's got to be stressful when you see stuff like this going on.
Yeah, because his business model is buy today, sell today. You know what I mean? He buys it with the intention of dumping it on the refinery right away, and he can't do that with a lot of his stuff right now, and that would make me nervous too.
Yeah. Hey, B Taylor, good to see you.
Good
Yeah, I
morning,
mean,
BTL.
yeah, because it sounds like Elemental is his main go-to, and when they're not accepting some stuff, that means you can't accept it at your store unless you want to take the risk of holding it,
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's
which
true.
which in that business, I don't think you want to hold too long.
No, no, not as a shop, but as a stacker though. That's what I'm saying. Like if you can get 90% because they're basing prices on Comex right now, right? Which you talked about. Um, and they're selling it for $2 back a Comex, which is like 31, 32 times face, which you're not finding that anywhere else. No online dealer, that's for sure.
Right. Yeah, I think online dealers are running spot deals, but then it's like, okay, really? Because they got
Yeah,
nowhere else. You're gonna run a spot deal when you got nowhere to dump it? I don't know.
yeah. Well, The thing is, when you said that about refineries being four back, I didn't see that. Did you see that, Vegas? You get the list every day, don't you?
Or if on Constitutional?
Yeah.
No, they're not even buying it.
No, I meant right before that. Right before that. Fish was saying that they went from four back to not buying it at all. But I don't remember ever seeing it at four back.
It was like two. I want to say it was like two back.
Yeah, and I know that Vermilion was paying three back and he was charging 225 back, I think. So he was making 75 cents on the transaction.
Oh no, it was four back right before they quit.
Oh yeah, that must have been like a precursor to them shutting the faucet off.
That
Like, oh
was October 8th I got that email. So 3 days ago. 3 days ago they were four back.
yeah, yeah. Well, in fish, in terms of premiums, I totally agree with you 100%. But people got to be careful, man. There's still people from 2011 that are like on their knees right now, thanking God it got to back to 50, so they can be out.
Yeah.
Maybe that's where a lot of your sellers are coming from. All your FOMO cases from 2011.
They probably already sold at a loss by getting tired of holding it.
Yeah, it could be. Or maybe they've been selling on the way up, saying, I'll just take a 20% loss. I'll sell it at 40, you know?
It's just I think it's a mixture of a bunch of things. Vermillion made some good points when he said when it was 50 before, it was like um just different situations and everything. So it's
Yeah. Well,
for-
Silver State says, great. Now the coin shops can sell it to us for three back. They could sell it to
no,
you for less than that, honestly.
yes, they should whatever they could get for it. But I don't think they will. I'm tempted to call some shops today, but I know they're gonna be busy and stuff. But I bet in the Vegas area, I bet they're still pretty high.
Yeah. No, I hear you, man. But here's the thing, like Vermilion, a lot of other shops pay attention to what he's doing because the guy is I consider him to be like almost like a genius level when it comes to this business. Um, and a lot of people pay attention to what he's doing. A lot of other shops sell to him.
Yeah. But I mean, he to me, I think he's got it locked in. Like he's smart. If a big deal comes over the counter, I think he's on the phone to the refiners or the wholesalers to say, "Hey, what price can I get?" And then then he turns it, and he's not making he's not looking to make huge. He's just amounts of money on each deal. He's just looking straight volume.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Oh yeah.
if I lived anywhere near his shop, I'd be in there all the time. He's got stuff for spot all the time. Well, now he does, but I mean before it was not far off a spot if you go in his shop. So um, he's definitely doing something right.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah. No, he's got a great business model, but it's like he's running on like we've talked about before on gold, he's running on like 1% margins, but of a big number, you know? And silver he's probably running on if he's a dollar back, he's running on like 4% maybe. Is that 4% or 2%?
A
2%.
dollar back?
Like 2
What do you think?
2%. So if he's making a dollar on the spread, I'm saying. That's about a 2% margin. So there's not much there, but if he's making a dollar an ounce and he moves 4,500 ounces in a day, that's a lot of money.
And I'm guessing he keeps his overhead pretty small. You know what I mean? I think he might not have a. Well, you've been in there. Does he have a lot of employees? Is it a fancy building or like?
It's not a fancy building. It's like an old house that is now commercial. It's
So paid
very
for.
small, very small.
So that's paid for.
Oh yeah, yeah, and I'm sure he owns the building. He owns a lot of real estate in the area. Sure, he owns that building too. It's nothing. Yeah, it's not fancy. What you see right there, that where he's got that like gray cage behind him.
Right.
That is in view of his front counter. His front counter is not very large, and his lobby is like the size of a living room would be.
Okay, so that's it.
And then he's got a back room, and I think there were one or two people in the back room. That guy Tim was there, but he
Yeah.
didn't
So
show. I
wow,
don't think he showed his face.
that's all it is this, right? This house.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Wow. Yeah, and I think like that's the thing with these Vegas shops, like the one on Las Vegas Coin, the rent there has to be ridiculous. That's a high traffic area. In that area, they'd go by how many cars pass by there to figure out what they charge. And there's a lot of cars that go in that area. So I know their rent is crazy high.
yeah,
And he has 3, 4 people working at all times.
yep.
So, I mean, that overhead's crazy.
Oh, it definitely is. Yeah. Hey,
Sahara Coin.
if anybody wants to join the discussion, I just dropped a link. You can jump up in here if you don't mind that, do you, Vegas?
No, I don't. Hey,
If
you
anybody
know,
wants to join in and get their voice heard,
we're all
jump
good.
up.
You
You don't have
know,
to put
you've
your
been in
camera on.
Sahara Coins. That place has got to be outrageous. Um, just these shops here, their overhead has got to be nuts.
Yeah, that's a totally different market out there, man. It's like I can't understand how, like you said, the guy Las Vegas Coin, he's in a part of town that's like you said, it's highly commercial. It's not like industrial where you would expect.
No, I could imagine what his rent is.
I would think, he's got a pretty sizable store too. It's got to be at least 6, 7 a month, no?
Oh, I'd imagine so. Easily, I would say easily 5.
I mean, think about it. If you sell, now you can't. Can you sell 500 ounces a day average
Oh,
silver?
they don't. No, they don't do that.
No. Yeah,
I
but you
mean,
don't know that. You don't know that because they're
yeah, I guess.
buying. They're buying. Somebody might come in with 100, 200 ounces. They buy it and they sell it to the refinery.
Yeah, I mean, and the refineries here are local too, and I'm sure they use it. When I was in there, I think they were talking about being at the refinery a lot lately. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's there. They could do it, but I've never seen. I guess I'm not in there a lot neither, but I mean, there's been business in there, but nothing crazy.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I'm not in there all the time, so I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah. So what do you guys think about buying slabs at this point? Because I think the price of the silver has doubled inside of them, and the slabs really haven't gone up. I mean, that's what I've been seeing anyway.
Yeah, that's that sort of goes back to what's popular and what's not. You know, the slabs really aren't that popular right now, and um, I think the coin shops are buried in so much other stuff that the slabs might go by the wayside, and they just leave them at what they are. You know, as far as premiums on them. Well, not even like you said, the premiums shrink.
Right, premiums have come way, way down. Like like I said, that 70 Eagle, there was 0 premium on that. Now it's an Eagle. It's a modern 2023 Eagle. There really shouldn't be any premium on it. But if you look it up on Gray Sheet, I think it's like 62 or $3 wholesale and 85 retail. I don't know if that's realistic, but I mean, you can't lose at spot, right?
Yeah, yeah.
What's up, Kalilo?
Kalilo, what's up? No special guest yet. Blue Collar put a link in there to see if anybody from the chat would want to come up. We're just sort of winging it. We sort of had a plan and it got derailed, which is understandable. Um,
Yeah, I mean, we could say. I mean, I was planning on being live from OJ's today, and he had understandably, he had a really rough week, and it just wasn't going to be in the cards for him today because he's expecting lots of people there, and he wouldn't have the time to put into it, which I totally get, and I respect that.
bet that place is a zoo today.
Oh, I can imagine. I really actually want to go down there later on just to see what's going on.
Bet it's a zoo. If you know, you know, says my dealer was selling Gold Eagles MS70, same as loose Gold Eagles, 0 additional premium. Yeah, and that goes back to what Blue Collar is saying. You know, they're not, no one's really giving shit about the slabs right now.
Yeah. I mean, really, if you think about it, if you knew like a brand new stacker, like Fish was saying in his video, the product to buy right now is Silver Eagles, the off quality Silver Eagles at $1 over, or even spot. Some Vermilion selling them, I think it's spot right now.
Yeah.
Or no, what was it under spot? Was it $1 under spot? Because it was $1 over Comex, so that would be $1 under spot.
Be like $3 under.
Something like that. I got to look at the
Comex
video,
is-
but it was below spot price, but they're going by the Comex price now. So
Their
yeah,
Comex, the Comex price they have is $46.75, and the spot they have is $50.50. So it's
okay.
$3.75 over is the
Yeah,
difference if they're selling one.
I mean, Eagles under Kitco spot, it's a no-brainer. But then again, they probably said that in 2011, right? They probably said, "Oh, silver is going to the moon. $50 is going to seem cheap someday." And people were buying them up at $50 plus $10 premium. And now they're still sitting with them.
That's weird though that Vermilion said he's going to buy and sell at the futures price.
Yep. Yep. So Littlefoot says, "Hey, if you know, why don't you jump up on the stage?" And we've had Fish on before. I mean, I would definitely love to talk to him. It's been a
Yeah, he's
while.
been on. Littlefoot says, is OJ able to still send his metals to Elemental, or does he use a different smelter, I wonder?
He's looking for another source, but Elemental is his main source because they have outlets everywhere. And he said that, the only thing he can bring them right now is 10-ounce bars and 1-ounce coinage. That's it.
Yeah, Elemental is like one of the biggest in the country, right?
They are, if not the biggest. Yeah.
Yeah, they have major places in major cities. So, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, right now, if you had a pocket full of cash like Fish, you should go to every coin shop in your area and offer them 27, 28 bucks for 90% and see what they say and just at least start a dialogue. You might get it for 30.
Yeah. Littlefoot says, my uncle is asking me to sell $250 worth of his constitutional. What is the least you guys think that I should let it go for times face? Is it 250 face value? That's a good chunk.
Mm. Yeah, that's a lot of silver. I mean, you can't sell it in a coin shop, or you can't get very much for it in a coin shop. But I would just put it on Pure Metals. Becky has a Pure Metals.
Yeah. Bag it up in whatever size on Pure Metals and just compare prices on Pure Metals instances.
Yep. I would say $5 bags, $5 face. It's not like outrageously expensive.
What up, Fish?
You could do well. Hey, what's up,
Hey,
Fish?
what up, guys? How you doing, man?
Pretty good, man. How you been?
Been well. I'm fixing to go mow the grass, do a little yard work, and I saw you had that link in there, so I thought I'd just stop in and say, hey, appreciate the shout outs.
Awesome, dude.
Appreciate you.
I'm just getting over a cold, so my sound like Barry White, but
yeah. Have you still been hitting the gym hard, or what's the deal?
yeah. I'm still at it. It's always fighting some sort of injury or something. But yeah, no, my wife and I, we try and get after it. You gotta, Father Time's undefeated, so you gotta keep after it.
Without question. Yep, for sure. So I know you're an Oviedo Rare Coin guy, right? That's your local shop, or am I wrong?
No, my main shop is All American. He's just a straight bullion dealer.
And
I do like Oviedo. Oviedo's good, but All American's my main guy.
Where's All American located? Just if you don't mind.
It's over like in the kind of the Apopka area.
Oh, okay. Where is that in relation to Sanford? My son just bought a house up in Sanford.
So from Sanford, that would be kind of like west. Well, it's kind of like southwest of it, but basically Apopka is kind of on the north west side of Orlando.
Okay. So the opposite side of Sanford, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, basically you have Orlando, and if you go like a little northwest, you'll hit Apopka, and if you just go straight north, you hit Sanford.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good shop. I mean, there's definitely different markets out there, and my All American is more like Vermilion, where really just a straight bullion dealer, you know. And so, like when they told me, or when my guy George told me that I was just in there like 2 days ago, and it was like the refiners were two back, and then I came in the next day or a couple days later to pick up some gold. He goes, "You're not gonna believe it, Steve. They just called me overnight, or I just got overnight. They just changed it to four back." And that's when I made that video. A lot of people said I was nuts because they thought I was hating on 90%, but I was just trying to get the word out there. And then a couple days later, Vermilion puts that out that refiners aren't even buying at all. I was like, I felt slightly vindicated.
Oh yeah. We were just talking about that. Like, I never even saw four back. And then Vegas said like a day or two before they shut the faucet off, they went to four back.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I didn't like. I'm not on the mailing list, so I just going off what my guy tells me. But I mean, he's a straight up honest dude, and I've bought from him for the past, I don't know, 10 years. So when he told me it was four back, I was like, I took it as gospel.
Yep.
Yeah, I never I don't really check the prices that much, but yeah, they send out a daily sheet. And yeah, like I said, I never really check it too much, but every now and then I will. And
Yeah.
yeah, you were right. It was the 8th was the last time they had it at that price, I think.
Yeah,
And
yeah. That was crazy. I mean, and now I haven't talked to him. I was going to give him a call today and just see what's up, but I know he's slammed on a Saturday, so I'll probably talk to him on Monday, but to find out what his strategy is. But I would imagine a lot of it's only going to be temporarily. It'll go back to somewhat normal later, but I would imagine a lot of dealers are not buying 90% at all.
Yeah, that's my guy said that it's going to be tough for him to buy 90% if he can't lay it off, you know.
Yeah, there's just too many sellers at these prices, and you alluded to it, right? You have the people from way back in the day that bought in at $50, right? That've been sitting on it forever, but you have a lot of guys that just started. Like, I started stacking in 2003, but I honestly didn't start heavily stacking until probably 2015, 2016. But silver was cheap, so you're getting in. You got a lot of guys that have never sold, and they're sitting on stuff they bought in at 10, 12, $15. I don't blame them for selling. I mean,
Yeah, nothing wrong with nobody ever went broke taking a profit.
Yeah. I mean, I know like a lot of my friends. I mean, my buddy Bucks, his main thing for stacking is like he's going to get some land, and he's got a lot of metals, and so he's going to liquidate one day, but he's going to put it into something else. I think there's a lot of people like that.
Well, you talked about that the other day. Like, you sold for 2 weddings,
Yeah.
half a funeral, or a funeral and a half.
Yeah. That was just like the comedy of errors is not the right word, but it was like a convergence of just a lot of unexpected events, from house purchases to selling cars to 2 funerals, 2 weddings. And you kind of plan for weddings and stuff like that, but not, when it all just happens all at the same time, you're like, holy cow. Right. So, sometimes you got to sell, but if you just keep stacking, even if you got to sell. I mean, I remember going into my dealer and selling like 17K worth of silver. And then like a week later, I'm back and buying silver,
Right.
I used the cash on one thing, but I'm back to stacking,
Well, the bill that you had to pay was paid, and now you're back to normal,
Yeah, exactly.
And good thing you had it, and at least that appreciated, versus if it was cash in the bank, the buying power goes down every day.
Yeah. But that was one of kind of when I made that video that got a lot of strong opinions different ways. Like, one of them was just to kind of warn the new stackers. Like, I know a lot of stackers in the community that have straight up told me, like, new guys, they join the community, they get sold on the idea. And I'm not disagreeing that fiat is obviously, you don't want all, you want to put your money in assets that are going to appreciate, right? Not fiat, but you need some. And there's a lot of guys that they have like 5,000 in cash savings. That's their life savings. They find out silver's the way to go, and they sell it all for silver. Then an event comes up, then they got to liquidate, and all they did was go backwards in life,
Right.
So I wanted people to at least know, like, or new stackers, not the season funds, but to be encouraged that it's okay to stack some cash. You know what I mean? Like, you need that.
No, you definitely need a certain amount of cash to cover emergencies, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
And with it moving like that, that's what gets people drawn into it, and they get the FOMO. And like you said, they're like, "Oh, I heard this, and now is the time when people jump in, heads first, and end up like you
Well, yeah,
said,
and
they
you know,
are the
too,
ones
we
that
had
bought.
that kind of. You remember? Was it? I think it was around the COVID time. Weren't there like a bunch of like tax checks that went out or something?
Yeah, like stimmy checks, right?
Stimulus checks, right? So we had
Yeah.
all these stimulus checks coming in. People are all finding this silver market. They're all finding the gold market. Stimulus checks are going everywhere, and people are spending money. And I think that process of like diving into metals just sucked the rest of their assets into metals. And I just know a lot of people that they're gone. They're not in the community anymore. But I got their numbers and we've talked, and they just went broke.
Right. Yeah, you said that in one of the videos too. You were like, people come and go. You know, it's like they liquidate and they get shamed. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? Like, oh, I'll never sell. I'm holding on. They'll take it out of my cold dead hands. You know,
But
that's
the
that's
funny
not
thing, yeah.
that's the other side of the argument, but it's definitely extreme as well.
Yeah, yeah. And you know what I will say is like the majority of the people, I mean, that video probably got about 100 people blocked from my channel because I just don't mess around with people that are just going to be trolls or mean or jerks or whatever. I don't got time for that. We're all adults, you know. And but most of the people that are shaming people are people that don't make content. They're just people that watch, but you know, it affects people when people are in their comment section saying all this stuff, and you know, and people just got shamed right out of the community,
Yeah.
which is stupid, but you know, it shouldn't be like that.
Well, you know, it's funny you say that because I put up a little short the other day. It was just a motivational sound bit, right? And I was just looking through my phone log for a video that I could put under it. I didn't even care what the video was, and I found one that was exactly the right length, and I put it up, and it was just me flipping a Morgan back and forth. And some dude comments about the Morgan. He's like, "Oh, that thing's been cleaned. It's washed out. It looks like shit and all this." I'm like, dude. I look on his channel. He doesn't have any content. I was like,
Yeah,
show us your shit. Let me see your Morgans. You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
or shut up.
yeah. That that's how they are, man. It's just people that nonsense, you know, just absolute nonsense. Yeah, you know, I've always tried to just kind of like I don't let that stuff get to me, but the way I don't let that stuff get to me is I literally like I have a huge list of people blocked from my channel. I just block them because I'm like I'm not gonna give you no time of day. You're out of here.
Yeah. Well, listen, of course, because you nuke your own channel.
Right,
Why wouldn't you
exactly. I
nuke
don't care if I have
somebody else?
subscribers or not.
Now, let me ask you something. Why do you do that? You've had what, three channels now?
I've had I think 4 channels, and I've had about 20 different channel names. For a while I said, okay, I'll stop nuking my channel, but I just kept changing the name and the address, so it was very difficult to find. I kind of like after I monetized a couple times and then I demonetized, and I just decided that I enjoyed the like the really close kind of friendship aspect of the community where you got like 100 of your best buddies, so to speak, you know what I mean? And I don't need 1,000 subs. I
I
mean,
got
who are these other people? I don't know. I can't, I have trouble keeping up with 20 channels, let alone 1,000, you know what I mean? So
you. Right.
it wasn't about monetizing or anything like that. It was just, I didn't need any of that. Now I kind of like decided I'm not going to nuke my channel no more. But yeah, it was just, I really enjoyed, like, I used to make really silly content, like really, but I enjoyed it. It was fun, but it was like where we had like video wars against other channels like Bricktown Silver, Kansas Kid. And I mean, we had whole storylines and dramas, and it was just for fun, you know? And so that was just kind of my angle. So I just tried to stay small.
Yeah, LBS was telling us about that in a private conversation that we had one time about how that whole situation went down.
Yeah, and after a while, people got used to it. Like, oh, that's just Fish. He nukes his channel, comes back, you know. And then they just started accepting me back every time I nuked my channel. So it was, yeah. And then eventually, people finally realized they can just call me Fish, regardless of what my name is. So like, I think I'm not even sure what does my name say here. It says Steve. Oh, I'm logged in as the wrong channel. Yeah. See, I have other. I'm on my other channel. But like, if you know, you know. Like, I mean, that's just my little funny name for my channel, but you know, people still just call me Fish, you know?
Yeah, it's funny. The first time I ever heard, like, you had 10 subscribers, I think,
Yeah.
and I found one of your videos, and I made a community post. I was like, "Oh, you got to check this guy out. This guy's great." And I put it up, and then I listened. I'm like, "That's Fish," and I took it down right away because I didn't want to be shamed. You know,
Yeah. You'll get shamed out of the community.
that's it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So no, you guys are doing good stuff, man. I try and catch your these lives you do and the discussions. It's sometimes there's discussions that people do and you know they kind of misses the mark, but you guys always keep it just very chill. It's good. Like when I'm cooking eggs, I can't always comment, but I'm like cooking breakfast, having coffee, and I just have you guys on listening to you on the weekends. So I really enjoy what you guys are doing.
Oh, I appreciate
Thanks,
that. Thank you.
Appreciate that. It's comments like that keep me coming on and doing it because it's been fun and it's been working. So it's cool. I appreciate that for sure.
Yeah, man, you got good chemistry. I mean, like it sounds silly, but like you need people with the right voices, right? You know, when you're doing this sort of stuff that and that can kind of banter back and forth and feed off of each other and understand how to have a discussion, you know, because there's a lot of cool dudes, but they can't quite, you know, probably carry on a conversation in person better than online.
Yeah, I agree with that for sure.
Yeah,
So
it's
But hey, man,
you
I'm
know,
gonna go do some yard work. I got a whole list of stuff. Oh, wait, real quick, Vegas. You're in
Yes, sir.
Vegas, right? Obviously.
Yes, sir.
Man, so I'm a big bodybuilding fan. I'm not a bodybuilder or nothing like that. I train like that, but I train as a bodybuilder, but not, you know, I'm not getting on stage or nothing like that, right? I'm a grandpa, right? But the Mr. Olympia is going on right now, and I was up to like 2:30 in the morning watching the freaking Mr. Olympia. Are you into any of that at all? It's there in
Uh,
Vegas.
No, I'm not into that at all. I didn't even know that was out here. There's so much stuff out here this weekend.
This is like the biggest weekend in bodybuilding right now, and the finals are tonight. So I'm going to be up to again until like 2 in the morning, but watching the finals. But man, it was awesome last night. It was such an exciting. My wife's into it too, so we were both up to like 2:30 in the morning watching freaking bodybuilding. But then I remember thinking like, oh, Vegas is out there. You could have been at the show. It's a lot of fun.
well, we
Yeah,
definitely. I'll be out there next week, and we'll be at the coin show. So that's what we're in.
Well, there you go. I guess yeah, that's the next best thing to a bunch of dudes in underwear on stage would be a coin show.
Agreed.
yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff going on this weekend. I didn't know that was one of it though.
Yeah.
I haven't
So
really-
if you're walking around and there's an unusually amount of massively large people that are kind of orange looking because they've been on stage, that's why. There's the show is in town and there's hundreds and hundreds of professionals competing this weekend.
a lot of times when it's like that, you see the women.
Yeah.
Just because,
no,
you
there's
know,
a ton of them. Yeah.
You see
Yeah.
muscle
Yeah.
heads all the time, but you know, when you see a woman that could like bench press your car, you're like, holy shit.
Right. Yeah, no,
Like,
they're out there too for sure. You got female bodybuilding, physique. They got like a bazillion categories: bikini, figure, wellness,
oh, I'm
like
sure,
also. I
yeah.
mean, so there's a lot of females out there competing too. But yeah, and then a bunch of dudes. They got a bunch of men's categories. So yeah, there's a lot of. It's a whole thing going on right now. But anyways, guys, I really appreciate you all. Thanks for the shout out and for letting me come on and chat with you guys and keep doing great work, man.
Thank you.
Thanks, Fish.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you coming up, man.
All right, talk to you guys later.
Hey, we got Cy the Sound Man.
Hey, what's up,
stops
Cy?
in. Self for Hordian, Gold Maple. Kalila, we already mentioned. Jimmy Lakari.
Oh, hey, Jimmy.
Do you know Jimmy Lakari? We got Shep.
I
Shep
do.
said,
He's an LBS guy.
oh, okay. Okay. Thank you for being in. Muscle Shell is here as well. Buy stocks. Buy stock says getting hard to sell silver, if I could talk, in my area. Yeah, I think that's going to be a common problem for a little while, I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's like hard to sell, but it might be hard to sell for your price.
That's true.
Somebody's
too.
always buying. Somebody's always buying.
That's true too. I just saw Self4 Hordian say hello, friendo, if you know. So
you know.
Self4 and Littlefoot, if I remember correctly, both of them got shouted out on Thousandaires channel for being the first.
Oh yeah,
Which is,
Thousandaire it was on Cell4 and he was in Littlefoot's comments too. I believe he's always interacting with Littlefoot.
yeah, it's hard to be first on his thing. Like I get it, I'll be on my phone, I get the alert, I go on there, I think I'm first, and I'm like 30th. I'm like, whatever. Like I give
Yeah,
up. I'll
because
never be I was tied for the first once. I'll never be there again. My internet's too slow, I guess.
I don't think it's that. It's like when you're on your phone, right? Your phone kind of holds back the alerts until like it senses motion. Like I'll pick my phone up at 2 a.m. and all of a sudden it's like it's going off, you know. It senses that you're actually holding it and it starts giving you alerts.
I'm like so bad. I think I'm always holding my phone. I'm always watching YouTube for some reason, and it's all nonsense that I watch. But
Yeah.
it's
Well, then you must not be watching anybody in our chat.
no, it's not any precious metals content lately. I don't know why,
Yeah.
but I just haven't gotten into precious metal content lately. It's actually nerds playing video games just because that's the kid in me.
Yeah.
And I know if
I can't do it.
I gotta watch that because I know if I start playing, I won't do anything else. I'll just be playing video games.
Yeah.
You guys be
Nice
like,
little
what happened to
crowd in here
Vegas
today.
Stacker? You guys are gonna be like, what happened to Vegas Stacker? He doesn't show up for the show anymore. It's because I'm playing a video game. We do have a good crowd, 36 people. Good morning, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, man. Hey, are we going to do anything next week related to the coin show?
Um,
Well, Saturday you're busy, right? You're booked up on Saturday.
Man, Saturday's gonna be. I got to do it though. Saturday I'm gonna be on Stack Collectors live stream
Yes.
after our live stream. Are we doing a live stream next Saturday?
I mean, it's up to you. I mean, I'll do a live stream. If you don't want to join in, that's fine. I'll just get LBS. Just kidding.
Too early morning.
Just kidding. No, LBS
Oh,
is busy. LBS is on right now, right? So
I got sort of. I'm getting over a cold right now too. That was funny. Um, oh man.
no, maybe Silver State would want to do it if you're busy, I'm saying. Because I know you gotta sleep because you got a big appearance that afternoon.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it all out. Cause it's either I could do our show and his show. Then I just won't make the coin show. I'll make the coin show Friday and Sunday.
Yeah.
Saturday's gonna be nuts. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Well,
Um,
coin show weekend with your working hours, it's never good.
what do you mean by that? Yeah,
Well, what
it's
I mean
hard.
is you work nights and the coin show is on during the day. There's no room for sleep.
I find it. I figure it out. It doesn't open till like 10, right? 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. So I usually get a nap in beforehand. Friday I'll
Yeah.
be able to make it for sure.
Yeah.
Um, and I'm off Sunday, so most likely Sunday too.
Cool.
Silver State says you should do a show live at the show. Should do the live at the show. We thought about that.
It would be tough to do from the floor. Like I know last coin show in February, I did go live from the floor, but I was sitting off in the corner. Nobody bothered me. But I didn't really know what I was doing. It was kind of before we started doing this on a regular.
Yeah, it'd be hard to do at the coin show. Diaxis says sleep on the job. Diaxis, there's no way in hell. Like I work in a casino, so I do know people that got fired for sleeping on the job.
Could you sleep on your breaks? Because you get a good number of breaks. Could you like go back in the room and just like drop out for 20 minutes?
You know, there's people that do, but I don't think I'd be able to do that.
No. I know I could. I'm good at that. I can like lay down and immediately just go to sleep.
Like there's chairs and stuff, and like in our break room, but I'd be afraid I wouldn't wake up, and I just can't fall asleep that quick. Then I'll wake up pissed off.
No, yeah, there is that.
Littlefoot got a package from Emperor Wang. Nice. He does send
Oh,
out nice packages.
yes, he does. He's got a great package.
I do have some of his swag around here somewhere. There's not many people I got swag from, and that's just by choice.
Oh,
Matt Wingate, the coin show is in Las Vegas on Friday. Yeah, Silver State says can't do it on the floor, but you could do it in the hallway. Yeah, that would yeah, I could do that. Be weird though.
You know, once the show is started, you could sit in those like chairs right outside the door. Get like maybe but then you got that table right in front of the door, and you'd be getting those people on there.
Sort of weird.
Yeah, it is a little weird. Yeah.
And people might get sketchy. I don't know. It's tough. You know the coin show scene. Being Becky, good to see you. Sorry, I forgot to mention you. I saw you coming earlier. Great to see you. Gold Maple, you never heard of Emperor Wang? You have to look it up. I will put his link in the channel description.
There, Littlefoot. Littlefoot, man, thank you for your kind words. Appreciate you, brother.
Did I miss what? Oh, he says you have a nice package as well.
Yeah, I'd send him he won a giveaway. I finally got around to sending it out like 3 weeks later.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And apologies to my friends BBA and Diaxis. I have your gold backs here, and before I leave for Vegas, I swear, I promise, I'm gonna get them out. I just was trying to figure out how to do it efficiently, meaning cheap. And
Blue collar is frugal.
yeah, no, you know what it is? It's like you're sending out a gold back that's worth $8 or $9, and it costs you 20 to send it. You know, it's like, oh.
Yeah, Littlefoot says it cost him $23 to send a package to the UK last night.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's like I think I got to figure it out. We'll see. But you know, it'll definitely be in the mail.
Eventually.
Keep an eye out. Oh, Gator just popped in. What's up, Gator?
Gator, slab silver. Wait, slab silver and gold backs. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not? Exactly. I mean, I like gold backs. I'm not gonna lie. I know you don't like them, Gator. But slab silver premiums are down. Premiums almost non-existent on that right now. So why not
Chris
now?
Virgin. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. $20 to send to Singapore. Whoa.
Oof.
Chris in Virginia says blue collar does not spare on the tape. No sliding anything out without being obvious. That's for sure.
Tape is cheap. That's my
Leilani said
motto.
her package is expected to be there today. Very nice.
Oh, that still hasn't gotten to you. Wow.
Your post
I
office
sent that with
sucks, dude.
I sent that with tracking, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Yeah. Yeah, I never even checked it, to be honest with you. I figured everybody already got theirs already.
Yeah, Vegas is usually quick. I don't know. Knock on wood, I haven't had any problems.
Yeah.
Gold Maple says he's been to coin shows in Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. They are chaotic. Lots of hustling and bidding. I just like one-on-one with dealers to build rapport, and they give me discounts. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. That's always a good thing too. Coin shows are cool just because you see so much different stuff. So much. There's if you're looking for anything, it's there.
Yeah. Well, I was just reading what Silver State said about the goldbacks, and the thing that people miss, Silver State, is that goldbacks, although they're twice spot, right? 2x spot, they appreciate at 2x whatever gold is. So you're getting the same percentage appreciation on them. Now, people will say as long as you can sell them, but you can. There's exchange mechanisms for that. You can trade them into Alpine Gold for actual real gold, and they do that on a one-to-one trade. You know, they do that so that you don't lose. Completely fungible.
Yeah. There's way more to them than people realize.
Yeah, there is. I mean, we've tried to explain it, but actually, I'm kind of excited to meet Matt, who was on the show last week. The guy from Goldback that we had, he was pretty good. Kind of excited to meet him and a couple other people too.
Yeah, he said he's going to be out. That'll be fun. Tim Evans says, "What do y'all think about gold just being over 4,000?" I think it's just the beginning. I mean, everything's in a mess right now, and I think we're in a crazy world.
Yeah, I mean, it's like they say in The Godfather, every 10 years you have to get this out of your system, right? So it's been what, 14 years since the last big bull run, and the time is here. This is our bull run. So if you're not in, get in. Not financial advice.
I mean, it's interesting because where do you think it? Like, I don't know. I haven't been in this long enough, so I don't know where the floor is going to end up.
Where is the floor going to end up? That's a great question. We got to figure out where the top is first, though. The floor is probably going to be about 30% of what the eventual top is. 30 to 40%. That's my guess. Like, say top is 100, say top is 200. Multiply that by 30%, and that'll probably be a new floor. It'll take 5 years to get there, though. So that's the thing. Let's say silver goes to 100 and it tops out at 100. And then from that point on, over the next 4 or 5 years, it'll probably be in a declining market, right? Depreciating. What do you do at that point? Do you just keep buying on the way down and average your higher purchases down? Or I don't know how that would work. Like, suppose you sold at 100, would you just be out for 4 or 5 years and then start buying back in?
It depends on what you plan on doing with that, right? I mean, like, if you sell at 100 and you have a place for those funds, then maybe you get right back in a little at a time. Or like you said, maybe you get out altogether.
Yeah, I don't know about getting out altogether. I think as it climbs up, if it gets up to 100, let's just say there's going to be a theoretical peak of $100, right? It'll hit 100 and everybody will panic sell. If you're buying on the way up at 60, 70, 80, you just buy on the way down. And like My Silver Journey says, you average down. But as stackers now, we already have pieces that we bought at $20 and even some of us below that. So those purchases are going to average down what we're buying now. Oh, we got
I put a poll up. I said, if you sold silver at $100, do you go back to stacking? Yes or no?
I don't think I would sell. I might convert to gold, but I don't think I'm going to sell metals.
But I mean, if silver's at 100, then where's gold?
Well, that's the thing, though. Silver is going to go up at a much faster rate. If you look at the peak of 2011, the GSR was 39 during the peak of 2011. So if that happens again and GSR is 29, you definitely want to just switch all your silver over to gold and then start stacking silver again from there. Slowly, or wait till it gets up, or you keep buying gold and wait till the GSR gets up to, like, say 60 and then start buying silver. I don't know. I guess it's just going to have to depend on what happens at the time.
Okay, so if the GSR is 60 and silver's at 100, that makes gold 6,000.
Yes. Correct. Good math.
So gold would have to go up 50% and silver would have to double.
And that's not inconceivable.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, you're right. That is all very plausible.
Look, remember when gold silver ratio went over 100, went up to 107 just recently? I think it was April. And everybody was like, oh, the GSR doesn't matter anymore. And gold is just, gold is the king and buy gold. From that point on, it's been going down. And the other day it hit 78, right? So 78 is halfway between 107 and 49. We're already halfway to 49.
Yeah.
So it's not impossible.
I mean, at this point right now, anything's possible.
Yeah.
Christian Virginia said he's starting to get into gold backs. He says he just picked up the 3 Oklahoma PMS 70. Nice.
Silver and Cigar says he bought silver at $14.70. 10 1-ounce bars, $147. That would cost you $500 now.
That's crazy.
It is.
Diaxis admittedly, he said he had to pick up some mailing supplies today, so I'll get your stuff in the mail on Monday. I'm hoping by sending a letter envelope, it'll be cheaper. The last chip I sent to FG cost me $16.
Yeah, I remember he said that. We were talking on Stacker Social, and he said that. That's crazy, dude. To send a poker chip, it's like there's got to be a better way. There really does. But
Silver State says that 65 is coming and 50 is the new bottom. Interesting.
yeah, I don't know, but we're under 50 right now, though. So
Needs
yeah, I
to
don't
get
know.
there.
I mean, I could see really realistically that we could have a 20% pullback short term right now down to say even 40. It was just
40. That would put it about $40, give or
yeah,
take.
it was 41 like a week and a half ago. Look at the chart, man.
It is very, yeah. I mean, it's crazy. Like I was thinking silver was like $38 when I was on vacation in August. So $10 in 2 months.
Yeah.
Pretty
There was
crazy.
there was a dip right before the summer, I think, where it went to 29s. So I mean, think about that. That's almost half the price that we are right now. And that's only less than 6 months ago. So anything is possible. But if you listen to some of these like technical chart guys, they're saying it's going to $300. So, I mean, listen, if it goes to 300, I'm selling everything. I'm not selling everything. I'm converting everything over to gold. I'm even converting over pieces I got from family and friends. I don't care. Sorry, guys. It's just in the form of gold now.
Yeah. But I mean, oof. I don't know if I could. I still don't know if I'd be able to do it. I mean,
What do you mean? Do what?
it's still nice to have some gold and some silver to convert everything straight over. So would you convert it all over to gold and then go back to buying silver with cash?
You know what? If silver goes to 300, the GSR is going to be like 25 or 30, okay? Maybe even lower. At that point, it doesn't make sense to hold silver. You put everything in gold and you sit and wait and see what happens.
Can you imagine going to pick up a freaking buffalo for $300?
Listen, gold buffaloes used to be $300
Silver
back in the
Cigar
day.
says he went and picked up 2 buffaloes this morning at a coin show for $100.
Yeah, yeah. I bought a buffalo yesterday, I think. A Silvertown stacker, the one with the ridges around. I didn't have any of those. By the way, cigars, I did start organizing all my stuff, and it looks like I've probably got about 45 or 50 buffaloes, somewhere in that range. Nowhere near
Oh,
your tally.
yeah, but you're not too far. I mean, what, 50%?
No, I think
Darth
he's got about 80 now, doesn't he?
Oh, I
75,
don't,
80.
I can't keep track of you guys.
Why don't you
Darth Wanker says
why don't you hit that link and jump up on here, cigars? Tell us about your buffaloes.
why trade silver or gold and ounce of silver or gold still barters for the same value of goods as in ancient Rome or in 1890 West? I'm lost. That was too much.
Wait, who said that?
Darth Wanker.
Why will you take a small premium hit? As far as trading to gold goes, I'm going to tell you why. I'll tell you why I would do it. Because I took gold at 100 and traded it to silver. So if I can trade silver to gold for 20, 30, 40, 50, I'm multiplying my ounces of gold. It's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
It's an arbitrage trade, I guess you'd say, right?
It's no different than trading your paper currency for it.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Then he says, you still take a small premium hit. Why sell anything unless you need the worthless cash? It's not really selling it, it's just trading it, swapping it, converting it from one thing to another.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, even if silver went up to like say 100, 200, whatever, I would just trade it over for gold, providing GSR, providing gold didn't moonshot as well. And the GSR came down to like 40 or 50. I would just start converting it over to gold.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not going to want to walk in there with a hand truck of silver and say, "Yeah, give me all the gold you got." They're not going to have that anyway.
Miss J says, my silver dream says, if it goes to 300, we are probably screwed. The dollar would be crap. It already is crap.
That's one way to look at it, but it could go to 300 would be very like irrational exuberance, right? It would be way overbaked. It's just, is it any different than the stock market going to 46,000 and then dropping down to 14? What was the right value? It's not 46,000, but it ain't 14 either. So markets can be very fickle in both directions.
We're seeing that a lot. So we had 21 votes. 76 people said if they sold at 100, they'd go right back to stacking. Makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Lalani says she would trade too. Hey, Lalani, I wanted to ask you this. Will you be at the Vegas coin show? I shouldn't out this, but she's from that area, let's just say.
Email her.
Huh?
Email her.
It's too late. It's already out there, but I don't think she cares. But if I outed you, I'm sorry.
Sell for Hordian. What do you got? What would we say? If I bring like 10 to 15 ounces into the US, will I be taxed on it? Wanted to bring stuff to film while on holiday.
No.
I wouldn't think so, but I don't know.
Well, I mean, you're traveling from outside the country to inside the country. So
Yeah,
maybe
it's coming from UK into the US.
I just don't think customs cares anymore. I really don't. I mean, every cruise ship you go through customs, it takes literally 3.5 seconds to go through customs. It's facial recognition. If you're not like a criminal or illegal, you're getting right in. That's really the way it is.
Maybe post that question in Stacker Social. There might be some people that might know more about it, but I wouldn't think so. I think it has to be like over 10 grand.
Oh, Coin Cutter has been here several times. I'm sure he has brought some silver with him. He might be a guy to ask.
Coin
But
Cutter
150 ounces is a lot.
No, 10 to 15 ounces.
Oh, I thought you said 150. I'm sorry.
No, 150.
10 to 15. 10 to 15. Nobody's going to even look at that.
I think he was going to bring like a bar
with 5 ounces in my pocket.
Yeah. I get stopped in Chicago though.
Wait, what was that? Wait,
I get stopped when I take silver through Chicago on my way home. I don't know. Maybe I look like a criminal.
Are you illegal?
I don't think so. Pretty sure my birth certificate's from the US.
Yeah, could be. What about your passport? Your passport, a US passport? Oh, you don't use that domestically though.
No, I do have one of them travel or passport IDs cards, like a driver's license, but it's a passport. I use that.
Yeah.
I use that.
Yep, you can use that. I don't think you could fly with that though, can you?
I think so. I think I use that. I don't know.
I think the card, I'm pretty sure the card you cannot fly with. You can do cruise with that. But I don't think, or you can go like say in a car between US and Mexico and Canada. But I don't believe you could fly with that because I don't think other countries would recognize it for that.
Oh no.
Anybody that knows, put that in the chat because
I think you can just fly through the US with it.
Well, yeah, but you don't need it in the US. You just have a driver's license.
Well, I use that instead of my driver's license.
Oh,
when I fly, just so I leave my wallet in my bag.
Yeah, I got
my backpack. Don't tell anybody that's where my wallet goes, is in my backpack.
So
hey, my brother's here. What's up, bro?
Who's that?
My brother.
Oh yeah. I saw him come in. So you
When you
know
go to
the two pieces I carry, my pocket piece, the Peace Dollar and the Morgan.
yeah.
So I was in one of the restaurants the other day that I did the silver or cash videos from,
Yeah.
and I reached in my pocket because the dude came walking up to me and he's like, "Hey, I still got my silver dollar." I was like, "Oh, good thing because silver hit 50 today."
Yeah,
And he's
that's
like,
awesome.
"Oh, really?" And I reached in my pocket. I was like, "Yep, I never leave home without." And I opened my hand and there was only one in there. I lost the Morgan.
No.
Yeah, dude. But the good news is I found it later on. It must have fallen out of my pocket. It was on the seat of my wife's car. So I must have pulled something out of my pocket and it fell in the seat.
I'm
So
always afraid of I'm always afraid of losing stuff.
yeah, that was traumatizing, believe it.
Good thing I didn't find it first.
Yeah, my wife said, she's like, if I would have found that, I would have hid it for a week.
You would have put your husband through that for a
Oh
week?
yeah,
That's
are you kidding
cruel.
me?
Why not?
Cruel and unusual.
And not only that, she would have been reminding me of it every day. She would have been like, I can't believe you lost your Morgan. That's so sad. She would have
Hey,
been grinding me for a week.
Great Lakes Joe, check your phone. My brother, I sent him the link.
Oh, nice. Does he work the weekends? Well, this time of year, I think it's his busy time, right?
He works every chance he can.
Good for him. So,
Yeah, this is
Lilani, I
the
saw that you got to probably watch the grandkids, and that's awesome. Family is number one. But if you do get a free moment, come by the Tuscany Suites, and we would love to meet you.
Gold Maple says you leave your wallet in your backpack. That's dangerous. What if you get mugged? Somebody takes off with your backpack. There are muggers waiting at the airport. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't know,
let.
man. I've I've never ever I don't think ever in my life have I ever felt like I was in danger walking down the street or through an airport or anywhere. And I
It's
grew
all
up in
about.
the ghetto, dude. I grew up in the fucking ghetto. So I mean maybe that has something to do with it because I'm kind of steeled to it, you know?
It's all about being aware of your surroundings. Like, um, I'm not saying I keep my wallet in my backpack, like to go through security, and then it goes in my pocket, of course.
Right.
But
Well, I usually live
yeah,
by two rules when I'm in like an area, like say a dangerous where think there might be danger. Keep your head on a swivel and don't make eye contact. That's what I always do. As soon as you
yeah,
make
I
eye
don't.
contact with somebody, now it's like you're challenging them somehow.
Yeah, um, yeah, my head's always on a swivel. I don't like it, but it is.
Yeah. Well,
I have
yeah.
to walk from like we have a parking garage for work, and then we walk to the casino, and not the sketchiest of walks, but it's I mean it's Vegas. There's stuff out there. Um, Stuff happens everywhere, but I don't let people walk behind me. I don't know. I don't like people walking behind me. I always let them pass. My wallet's always in my front pocket, like Chris in Virginia said.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. It's just weird. Like we were downtown one time with my mother-in-law, and there's some sketchy parts downtown. And we were walking from the Fremont area to this pizza place, and it's not like the best of areas, of course. And my mother-in-law is walking behind my wife and I, and she's got her brand new iPhone at the time, extending it out, like taking pictures of my wife and I just look back and I'm like, Ma, get up here. I'm like, don't stand back there with your iPhone wailing around. Somebody will run by and snatch it. Like, oh, I'm just
Yeah.
taking a picture. I said, no, you can take all the pictures you want, but not right here. Put your phone away.
Yeah,
So I mean, I've been in sketchy areas where, you do have to watch your surroundings.
that's like my friend, the gold guy that I told you about. He'll walk around with, his $25,000 Rolex, diamond rings that you could choke a dinosaur with, and like a Dub C gold chain on in the middle of Vegas. I'm like, dude, somebody's gonna cut your finger off for that ring.
Yeah, it just Yeah, I'm not big into jewelry like that. I don't know.
Yeah, he's a flashy guy. He's just like he's got a few shekels and he wants everybody to know it, kind of thing.
You know how many people that I've heard that get their watches stolen because they took some broad up to their, or I mean, some female up to their room.
Yeah, that's a thing.
They take some chick up to the room and they're like, I don't know, she stole my watch, and I'm like, well, duh.
Yeah, you wake up with a headache and no watch.
Yeah, and your safe's open.
You know what though? Better that than your liver.
That might happen too.
Yeah. Organ
Gold Maple
thief.
says Fremont
Organ
area
theft
is
is a thing.
awesome. What's that?
I said organ theft is a thing.
Yeah, I believe it is. Daxa says, yeah, you can't do that in London. They drive up on the sidewalk on e-bikes or mopeds and snatch your phones out of your hands while you're not paying attention.
Well, the key phrase is while you're not paying attention. If you're paying attention, your phone's in your pocket and you're aware of everybody around you.
My mother-in-law is such a tourist, man. Oh man, she
Yep.
gets in this city and she wants to go everywhere, see everything, take every picture, and do. And my wife's just like, Mom, I don't feel like doing it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
90
she had her phone out, and it's a sketchy part, and I'm like, what do you? No, put your phone away. Come on.
90% of victimhood is self-inflicted.
Yeah.
It's like if you're not paying attention, like Diaxa says, you're not paying attention. You don't know what's going on. You got your your phone out, you're wearing your Rolex or whatever. If you have that kind of stuff. I personally don't. I couldn't care less about jewelry or watches, none of that.
I tell my wife all the time. I'm like, you need to be aware of your surroundings. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Pay attention to stuff, would you?
That's a very good rule of thumb.
It's just part of life nowadays, I guess.
Yep. And that'll keep you out of 90% of trouble. I say 90%, but you know what I mean.
90%. Speaking of 90%, are you you're gonna go buy some 90% today at OJ's?
I don't know, man. I bought some. This is what I've picked up. Well, the whole bottom shelf is all new stuff I got. 90% in the last 2 weeks. Got 10 in dimes, 20 in halves, $20 space in halves. And I got 3 of the, maybe more. I got a bunch of these commemorative dollars, which you can get at Melt at any time. And they're really nice coins, man. I love them.
Nobody noticed my new crystal on the stage.
Excuse me. Oh, this one?
Here lies my last fuck I gave.
Yep. That's my wife's new crystal.
Oh, see, good morning. Hope you recovered from your prior engagement yesterday.
We were just talking about you, Dub C, bragging about your gold chain.
Yes.
Yeah, that was we said a Dub C quality chain, or weight maybe.
So is at the coin show next week, is there something you're going to be on the hunt for, or just whatever's out there?
Stacker of opportunity, right? I don't know, man. I'm a little bit worried about this coin show because I'm afraid that I'm going to go travel 2,000 miles and come back empty-handed.
Right. That's a good possibility.
Yeah, I think maybe 90% might be the way to go, because I think with all the news about the 90% being out of fashion, that might be where to put the money. Either that or numismatic slabs. That's probably the 2 areas that I'm going to be looking in. Certainly not going to be looking at kookaburras and silver eagles. I can get those at home.
See, that's the hard thing too. Like the last coin show I went to, now that I got connected with those couple suppliers, it's like I go to the coin show, I'm just like, eh.
Yeah. No.
Like I can get deals elsewhere. I'm like, nothing there that like I really couldn't live without.
Yeah. Well, that is true, but I think it's the experience of just being there with a room full of nerds that are into the same stuff you're into. I think that's worth its weight in gold.
I'm telling you right now, if it's anything like the last show, and I think it might even be more, dude, it was freaking busy. It was busier than anyone I've been to.
Really?
So I think, and that's when price was 38-ish,
Mm-hmm.
and there was hype with it being that high, so.
Well, do you think it's going to be like a lot of newer people that are just saying, like there was somebody in the coin shop next to me yesterday that OJ had to explain to him what a silver eagle was. So they were fresh meat, and
Um,
they're
there was
like,
a
"Oh yeah, we saw a friend of mine says we should be buying silver and gold."
there was a
So it's the
mixture
word is
last
getting
time.
out.
It seemed like a little bit of a mixture last time, but I don't know. It might the hype might bring out the people with the FOMO and might bring out some new blood to the industry per se.
Yep. Well,
My silver journey says kooks.
kooks are
The
cool. I like
the coin
kooks.
shop I went to in Indiana, they had like probably 6 different years, and I had to refrain because I didn't want to pay like $42 or $44 for them. And now look, I'd be ahead.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, we just had that conversation the other. Oh, when I said the other day, I texted you like what was it, a week and a half ago or so? I said, "Yeah, I'm going to the coin shop. I want to see what it feels like to buy $42 silver."
Yeah.
And now
This
I'm like,
morning,
"Damn, I wish I would love that feeling."
this morning you said you want to go see what it feels like to buy $50 silver. So,
Yeah,
Dax says,
T-Bird's
yeah,
in the
but it's
house.
Dax says it's all about the adventure and content. Would be cool if you could get at least one piece to remember your trip.
Yep, and that is true because I was just going through all my stuff from I think the February show, and I found remember the Frosty Buffalo? You and I bought one of each.
Uh-huh.
And then I had the 2025 Year of the Snake that LBS and I bought together as a group. Then we had the A-Mark bars that we all bought. Me, you, Silver State, and 40 ounce.
Yep. Yep.
Trying to think of what else. LBS bought me that Silver Buffalo US dollar graded.
Oh yeah, for helping to move that poker table.
Yep. So yeah, instantly you recognize stuff like that, and it's meaningful.
I'll pick up something. There's no way he goes home empty-handed. Dub C says he has not a single Kookaburra Koala Lunar. He says he thinks he has 3 or 4 maples. Yeah, Dub C, you're a whole different level.
Well, you know what? When I read that, the thought that popped into my head is a question for Dub.
Oh, did we lose you? You're muted. Blue Collar muted himself.
Yeah, I muted myself. What is the Dub C? My question for you is what is the bulk of your stack in? Is it numismatics? Is it Silver Eagles? I don't think it is.
Gold chains.
Leave gold out of it. I'm talking about silver.
It's mainly in gold chains. T-Bird, what's up, brother? Good to see you this morning. Hope you got your coffee, got a little bit of sleep, and then your coffee. He says bars.
Bars, vintage or well, everything is vintage because you're old.
Oh, he's not. Well, yeah, he is old, but he's been stacking for a long time. Put it that way. That's a nicer way of saying it. Nerd UK says love pandas, kooks, maples, and American silver eagles, but Britannia has his heart. Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Oh yeah, Britannias are beautiful, man. I love that's my favorite sovereign coin. My wife wants to show this beautiful kook that she picked up in a slab.
$15.
$15 on whatnot. $15 spin, and she got one of
Humble
these.
need to go on, and they can talk about their lucky spins.
Oh no, yeah, all gamblers tell you about their wins. They don't tell you about their
I
losses.
don't have losses
Mm-hmm.
because I to
Yeah.
buy when they're cheap.
No, she does. She is frugal as hell. If you think I'm frugal, dude, you haven't met frugal. My wife is frugal with a capital everything.
Actually, my quarter ounce right there, I just got that, and I actually paid up for that because I wanted it.
See? She
But
got
that
a
was the first. That wasn't a spin.
quarter ounce Year of the Mouse painted. Pretty cool looking little coin. I
She
like
says he was talking about the 3-legged stool, the bar stool.
Oh,
Then he said 90% and NCLT.
non-circulating legal tender. I learned that from Dub C.
I was going to ask you what the hell that meant.
All right. Always be learning.
I don't have the brain
ABL.
power.
Yeah, no, I got to say, man, I've learned a lot from watching Dub C videos, especially about Mexican silver. I've actually got a huge respect for Mexican silver come right from Dub C. ABL,
He
baby.
is big on his Mexican silver for sure.
Yeah.
Axis says he lucked out and bought 3 or 4 coin bundles before the price went silly. I got maybe 20 to 25 ounces to add to the stack. Very nice.
Nice. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah, but you know what? I was like, think about it. I'll go to the coin shop, and on my way there, I'm like, I don't know if I want to buy anything. It's 51 spot, 50 spot. And then you get there and it's like, yeah, I'll take one of those buffaloes. Give me 60 grams. Yesterday I bought 100 grams because I got them at Melt. I mean, how are you going to pass up grams at Melt? So I got 100 grams. And what else? I got that stackable buffalo. I think that might have been it. I don't know. There was something else. Oh, I got a copper nickel Trump round, painted Trump, which is kind
that
of
was
cool.
copper?
Oh yeah. It's copper nickel. Yeah, it's not precious metal. Pretty cool looking though. I got it for nothing, so can't pass
Nothing.
that.
Oh yeah. Nothing is always good.
Yeah, if it's free, it's for me. Unless it's like, I don't know. I'll even take free. No, that is free copper.
I saw a new buffalo somewhere, and I don't know where I saw it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I do know where I saw it. I found where. No, that's not it.
Well, you know how I've been telling you that I haven't really been logging in my coins. Like I had this really detailed spreadsheet, and I haven't been logging my stuff in for like almost a year. Well,
Right.
I'm up to April. I got all of everything logged in up to April. And I've started to pull out and identify all those pieces and separate them by the month, right? And now I'm going to keep continuing on. But the best, most useful thing I've had to help me identify what I have and what it looks like is all the pictures that I sent to you in LBS. Like every time we buy something, we send pictures. We would come out of the coin shop, send a picture.
Yeah.
And that has been invaluable.
It's funny.
Yeah, it is funny. So it comes around. What goes around comes around.
I don't know what I'm gonna be looking for at this coin show.
Well, you'll know it when you see it.
The one show it was gold. Then it was pre-33 gold. And I don't know about this one. I don't know what the last one I was looking for stuff to sell and whatnot, which I found some stuff and I still have it. Which was some platinum.
Yeah. I don't know,
And,
man. I'm thinking 90% in slabs, like I said. I think that's the way to go. That's just for me, but
that's not a bad idea.
yeah. But you know, the funny thing is, you don't have to travel to Vegas to buy 90% and slabs. And that's not why I'm going. You know what I mean? I mean, the coin show's great, but you can go to the coin shop or you can go wherever, Pure Metals or PMs for sale, and get more metal than you can get at the coin shop.
I forgot to mention this one when we bought this one.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah. The Light of Liberty. Somebody jumped up.
Good morning,
Hey,
Stacker.
Joe. What's up, dude?
Good morning, fellow stackers.
Oh, it's gonna get confusing in here now.
There you go. Look, he's got his little treasure chest set up.
Make them full size so we can see it.
Got his he's got his guardhouse boxes.
Nice. Yeah, he's got a great pawn shop. What do you get, Joe? You get 99 cents over spot for the most part?
Yep.
Dude, that's awesome. That's really good.
I gave you that Trump bar, or did you get that? You got that on your own.
Yeah, I got that Trump iron on. You gave me the let's
Una
see,
the Lion bar.
this thing's backwards. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Una
you
Lion
reversed
bar.
image.
Check this out. This is this is a 10-ounce double maple leaf.
Oh, sweet. Super leaf. Yeah.
I got a deal on it at that time.
That was at the pawn shop, right?
Oh, that was at the vault.
The vault.
Yeah.
You got to go check on them guys. I don't know, man. I'm sort of worried about them.
I might check on them because I was thinking I got to get used to this camera. Everything's backwards. Maybe they're selling stuff for cheaper than the pawn shop because they're overloaded with stuff that they've previously bought. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about that though. Their system's weird. I think they'd rather just sit on it and let Dad pay for it.
I was out delivering some boats to winter storage. The local county fairground stores boats for the winter, so I had to haul 2 of them over there this morning. On my way back, I turned you guys on, was listening. I said, hey, maybe I could jump in.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, welcome.
Somebody was asking the other day about trying to get you on here. I was like, yeah, someday.
Is that a little that bar up front? Is that a Fleur de Lis bar?
This right here.
Yeah.
No, that's Scottsdale
Oh,
10
okay.
10-ounce chunker.
Love it.
I
Yeah,
gotta
it's
let
funny.
the dog out real quick. You got to keep
Yeah,
keep
go for
entertaining
it.
everybody.
We don't need you. We got Joe.
Hey.
All right, can we boot him off now?
Yeah.
No, I love those little chunkers. I got about 4 or 5 of them, but they're all exactly the same size. It's kind of freaky because I mean every mint makes them, but they're all the same size. How does that work?
Yeah. And there's some other ones, they look like Scottsdale, but you got to really look at them. I don't know who makes them.
Yeah, the one that I have that looks very similar to that is Fleur de Lis, I think it's called. Apmex makes them. 9 Fine Mint has them that size. There's a bunch of companies that make them. Well, I think 9 Fine, if I'm not mistaken, 9 Fine Mint is owned by Apmex. I could be wrong on that.
You guys will
Who
have
owns that, Max?
I think 9 Fine Mint is owned by Apmex.
Oh no shit! I got some of that stuff.
I'm pretty sure. I'm not that's the impression that I got anyway. But High Desert, what's up? Oh, thank you, by the way. High Desert Pioneer won a half gold back, and he donated it back to the cause. So maybe we should give it away right now.
Hey,
What do
it's
you
all
think?
up to you. Yeah.
Yeah, man, let's do that. Because in honor of High Desert Pioneer, who is in the chat right now, we'll give away a 1/2 gold back.
Very nice.
Let me whip that out. I had it over on the side here.
Yo, have
'Cause I
you watched
wanted
the High
to-
Desert Pioneer? I think I've sent you his link before.
do what?
Have you watched the High Desert Pioneer?
I'll pick the number.
I don't think so.
He is a stacker prepper.
Oh yeah.
My brother's a little prepper.
Well, that's how I kind of got into silver, was from prepping. So
My brother keeps an awesome garden every summer.
Oh, yeah?
I just picked this
you
up.
started out as a prepper?
Well, that's how I found out about silver, because I was watching prepper videos and that type of stuff. Yeah. First started with prepping lead.
Yeah, of course.
And deer meat.
I picked this up for 99 cents the other day. It was in their 99-cent box.
Nice. Scottsdale. What's the other side look like?
It's a little different on this side though.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Hey, it's 99 over spot. You can't lose.
Yeah, when I got it, the guy's like, "Oh, that was in there too." Yep, too late.
You might want to get like a part-time job at that pawn shop and run the gold and silver counter.
Nah.
You get first picks.
See, that's the one. The same. It's an Ameripawn, and there's 3 different ones, but the other one is in a different town, and they charge more. And he trades his stuff from store to store, so he brings his cheaper stuff over, I believe, to where I get it at. But
Nice.
All right.
So what do you want to do? You want to do this giveaway for the 1/2 gold back that High Desert Pioneer donated?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
What do you do? You
So-
put a number on the back?
Yep.
I picked it.
Yep, we put a number on the back of it. So there's a sticker on the back of that, and it's going to be a number between 1 and 50. And no guesses count until Vegas types go in the chat. Or should I do it?
I'll put start in the chat.
There you go.
I don't want to say it because the one time I said it and then I typed it and it was off. So I'm gonna type it. So you have to be watching chat, and I'll put it in there.
Yeah, make sure you're live. If you're not live, you're going to be a few seconds behind everybody else.
Everybody refresh their screen.
Make sure you're live.
I had to refresh my screen. All right.
Okay, so it's a number between 1 and 50. And go. Oh, start. Sorry.
There we go. Start 10, 25, 11. You got to keep track.
Yeah, right.
I haven't seen anybody yet.
Don't call out who.
How
it
does
is.
she know? She's not supposed to know the number.
Well, she
I
picked it.
it.
I don't see it yet. I don't see it yet. Nope, not yet. Nope,
Nothing yet.
not yet. Not yet. Come on, guys.
Somebody
Oh,
close.
come on. Oh, yeah, there's 100 guesses in
No,
there.
somebody was very close.
Yeah, but you didn't say who.
Nope.
Joe, you got to go check on the vault for me. I don't know.
Not yet. Not yet. Keep guessing.
mean-
keep them coming. Damn, I
Nobody-
can't believe nobody nailed this one
Somebody
yet.
else was pretty close again too.
Wow.
You've gone
No,
through 800
no,
numbers.
man, this is crazy. Nobody's gotten it yet.
It's only 1 through 50. Somebody start typing 1, 2, 3, 4.
1
that's
through
what I didn't guess.
Just
Come on, nobody's got it yet. Holy crap.
Nope.
Wow.
Good number.
That was a good number. This is going to help the algorithm.
Yeah, we'll be famous.
Oh, we had 8,000 comments today. Holy crap. I cannot believe that nobody got it. Up. Stop.
Somebody got it.
I gotta go through all
I
these
saw
numbers.
who it was. Yeah,
And that's cool.
it is cool who won.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me go back
It's
to it.
cool who won. They're in our
Stop.
chat.
Stop. Well, no, I'm just because we talked about this person before.
Uh-oh. We talk about everybody
That's true.
in a good way.
All right, I'm going back.
Axis says we need BBA.
Yeah, definitely. Man, that was a lot of guessing. And hold on, I
We're
can't
doing these
find
gold back giveaways. People are gonna expect this every week.
It wasn't back too far.
You know what? Up there it is. I got it. Okay, everybody ready?
Set.
Ready, set. Oh, I can't highlight it. You have to highlight it.
I gotcha. 19.
19, and it was Leilani.
He'll drop it off at your front porch next week.
Yes.
Leilani won. Yeah, and seriously, if you, I would meet you out there and give it to you. But I mean, listen, I'm not trying to be creepy or anything. Hey, baby, you want to meet up?
I think
No,
some
but
silver.
I'll mail it to you.
Got some gold.
Got some gold for you, baby.
Um, yeah,
And
Joe, you gotta
and
go check on the vault. I know you're busy, and I know
Uh,
it's
but I thought about going over there this afternoon just to check to see what's going on, They also have a new range open that I want to check out over there too. So
nice.
how are
I'm
they gonna?
scrolling back to see if we didn't miss another 19. So if somebody else knows that they guessed 19 ahead of that, let me know. But I'm looking back and I don't see it.
I looked, I didn't see it either.
No, there was a lot of
Um,
18s.
are they gonna keep their original gun shop too?
yeah, they're going to keep that at the vault there. And then the old Blythe sporting goods store, they totally turned the whole thing into like a state of the art indoor gun range. You can even go and you can rent guns, like machine guns and that type of stuff if you want. But I'll send you. I watched a cool video the guy told about it. I'll send it to you.
Ooh.
Um, I hope they start using that wholesaler, because
Yeah.
otherwise, if they're buying silver and right now at these prices, they're gonna get.
Well, they'll probably stop buying. I bet you they're not buying anything. I don't know, but then they lose customers. So
Yeah.
let's see. I go to the pawn shop and they just follow the spot price to where I wondered if I went to a place like the Vault, an actual coin shop, can I get a better deal because of the way the prices are now?
Yeah, like they're more tuned into what's going on.
Yeah, well, and they have stuff that they know they've bought at a lower price, and with the price jump, maybe they can sell it at spot and still
Yep.
make money to where. So yeah, I'm only saving 99 cents, right?
Yeah, that's like, how much.
So like, yeah, whatever.
It's funny though, like when you go into a shop, do you ask them like, say, hey, what's on sale today? What do you want to get rid of? What are you trying to offload? You know, show me
Yeah.
the cheap stuff type deal. I don't know. I do. I don't feel bad asking.
No, hey, I'm not afraid to ask. Now, my brother's been to a few of the other coin shops in South Bend. Now, those are more old school type coin shops. This one that I've been going to is a newer coin shop, and they're new. They're new at the whole thing. So when you go in there, each one of their pieces has a little number on it with a little sticker, and so then they have to go back into their computer to see what they paid for it, and then that's how they price everything, which is kind of, I don't know.
Well, every
It's
coin
different.
shop does that though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like it's just weird, like their system, because they, no matter who picks it up, they have to go look at the computer, and it's like uh, there has to be
Well,
a better system to it that they could.
yeah. My coin
But
shop, what they do is they put a sticker on it and it has a letter code. It'll
Yeah.
say like HDW, and
Yep.
everybody in the shop knows what they paid for that.
right.
I don't know. I've tried to research it, like coin shop language or whatever, and I haven't been able to figure that one out.
Yeah, they probably all have their own coding system. But
Yeah.
when I first got into silver, I was buying Eagles and Kookaburras and Britannias, and I just kind of changed the way I stack now, and I just stack silver, just stack weight. That's why I go to the pawn shop, 99 cents over. I dig through their little shoe box. I pick the better pieces out of there that I like, and I'm just stacking.
That's a good move.
I've got my Eagles, I've got my fancy stuff. For a little while, because of the Guard House box challenge thing, I got into the 1 ounce bars. For a little while there, they had a good selection of 1 ounce art bars that were in there, but they kind of faded out. So somebody must have sold off a bunch of them that I got a hold of. So
Well, not this year, but last year I think it was. We were in there, and like some guy came in there with a Tupperware full of stuff he was selling. I remember.
yeah, yeah.
We were gonna hang out and see what it was.
Where are you? I go to the vault, the coin store shop. They have more premium pieces. The pawn shop does have premium pieces, but I'm not buying them from there.
Blue collar. The vault is that video I sent you that I put up on YouTube, but I didn't make public.
Oh, the one with the meat and the guns?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a fun place to go.
Actually, I
that-
heard
that-
it was around the same time of year And it was like 2 years ago, I was delivering the boats and I heard it on the radio and I'm like, wow, that's a new place I'm gonna have to check out. So I recorded the radio conversation. I sent it to my brother and then I looked into it. And yeah, you walk in and they'll sell local farm raised beef. And then downstairs they have guns and customizing of guns, all kind of stuff of that stuff. And then you go upstairs and they have gold and silver. And I just kind of started a relationship with them, and to where when I came in there the last time, they told me I was an OG
There you go.
because I was one of the, when they first got into it. So I was trying to work on, establishing a relationship type of thing. It has a little more weight than establishing a relationship with a pawn shop. And I know pawn shops get a bad rap, but the one here in my town, they don't really have much and they charge a little bit too much, to where I found the one in the town next to me where they usually have a pretty good selection and it's 99 cents over spot. They switched to 99 cents over spot once the price got high, but before that it was like $1.50 over spot. And then the last time I went in there, I was excited to go in there because I figured, oh man, this price is up and everybody's probably selling, so they probably have some new stuff. And I went in there and it was the same old stuff. And talking with the guy, he said he saw a big push for people selling when it hit 30. And then a bunch of people sold off. And then he thinks it would be the next push would be 50, would be the next sell off, is what he was saying. But
Right. It's like you got to get to a point and then clear out all the people who, been holding on since 2011, right? 50,
right.
they said 50 would be the next resistance. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that makes sense, but there's nothing above 50. That's what kind of like, I don't know, man. It's kind of scary in a way, but it's cool.
It's scary, but cool. Yeah. Good. We got in when we did, right?
Absolutely. I was looking because I had busted out my spreadsheet, right? And we talk about like tubes of stuff or, maples, silver eagles, and stuff like that. I hadn't bought a tube of anything in I don't even know how long. It had been probably almost a year since I bought a tube, but I've bought 20 coins at a time, but like a stack of 20 vintage pieces,
This is one of my favorite I'm holding on to. When I first got into it, I filled this tube with 25 maple leaves.
There you
So
go.
I was showing the video of the vault.
Sober Stacker is late. Hello, Sober Stacker. And curious, why did you change your name on your channel?
Sober Stacker.
Did he do that? That's Silver and Sobriety and Silver.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I didn't know that last week. I thought we had a new guy, and I was like, wait, what?
I did too. I didn't realize that either.
Yeah. And I actually went in there to subscribe, and I'm like, wait, I'm already subscribed. That don't make sense. And then I figured it out. But it does make sense, actually. It's a shorter name. It's more to the point. I like it.
Yeah.
yeah, so what I just buy when I can, no matter what the price is, I buy when I can. And now when I went in there, I told the guy, I said, yeah, a year ago I was coming in here buying 5 and 10 ounce bars at a time. Now I'm buying 1 and 2 and 3 ounces at a time. But that's it. I buy when I can, and now I'm only getting a few instead of 5. I'm getting 3, and I just went there. What did I get? What did I tell you, Nick? I bought 6. I bought 6 ounces over like 2 days for $300 basically. When like a year ago you could get a 10 ounce bar for that. So
I remember struggling just to make like enough to get free shipping, and now it's like that's a 5 ounce bar and you get free shipping.
It's crazy. Yeah, I was just looking at 10 ounce bars the other day, and I was like, that's a $500 bill right there. That's a $500 hit, a 10 ounce bar.
crazy.
Yeah.
It is. It's nuts. I mean, like Silver and Cigar said, he picked up his first 10 ounces for $147.
Yeah.
Crazy. That'd be the good days.
The good old days, yeah. But you know what? We're gonna look back on these days as the good old days someday.
Yep.
And it's like we had talked about that a week ago. When you say, "Oh, are you buying at an all-time high?" I mean, if you're not buying at an all-time high, you would never have bought
Right.
because it's always going to keep going higher because that's just the nature of things, you know?
Well, it's like,
Today's high might be tomorrow's low.
I mean, there will be dips, and there was a big dip between 2011 and 2015, but I think since like 2015, it's been going in an upward direction. That's a 10-year run.
yeah. So I've been into it for almost 2 years, maybe, and it's been steadily going up ever since I started stacking. So, you know,
Yeah.
you got to just keep buying. That's all. That's why they call it stacking.
That's it. It's dollar cost averaging, right? You just got to keep
Yeah.
moving forward. Keep stacking it up.
Yeah, like I know there's people out there that like Dub C, he'll say he can't. It's hard for him to buy at this price just because of the prices he's paid in the past. But he's different breed though. His stack is already huge.
Yeah,
The
but
way-
you know what?
Go ahead.
The way I look at it is because I got that spreadsheet, right? And I know right down to the ounce, to the penny per ounce, what I've paid for an average, right? And I could put a 10-ounce bar in at $50 and it changes my average by 6 or 7 cents. That's not gonna change my life.
Yeah.
You know what I
I
mean?
used
So
to
you
keep track
got to
like that,
use your
and,
old
like-
purchases.
I used to keep track like that, but now I can't do it. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, people are like, we're going to wait for it to come down. Well, what are you saving? $3? Unless
Yeah.
you're buying a couple 100 ounces, then what is a dollar or $1.50? Like, it's nonsense.
Right, exactly. Like Vegas said one time, it's a Snickers bar. You know?
Yeah. We blow that money before noon, like what?
Before you even
Yeah,
roll out of
exactly.
bed.
Yeah.
You go have a cup of coffee. If I don't go to Starbucks, but I went to like one of these fancy schmancy coffee shops with my daughter yesterday. You spend $10 on 2 cups of coffee.
Yeah.
What are you
Oh, yeah.
worried about a dollar or two?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I pick up lunch. It's freaking $30 for value meals.
Yeah, I was gonna say $30 for you for lunch.
Yeah.
That's like the appetizers.
Hey, what are you gonna do?
So I
Yeah,
started
Listen, you only live once.
digging through that 99-cent box they have there, 99 cent over, and I saw all different kinds of buffaloes. So I, based off of you guys, I started picking up. I'm like picking up the different buffaloes. So I heard you
Nice.
about that earlier.
Yep. Yeah, I picked one up yesterday. I think I can find it. She's a beaut. Actually, it was probably one of my least favorite buffaloes, but I only bought it because it's different from everything else I already have.
They also have they had a bunch of them in there for a while. The trade units, the Liberty Silver trade units.
Yep.
84, 85 they had. So I'm in there. I'm like, well, I'll buy a 1984 trade unit for 99 cents over spot,
Why
And
not?
then they give it to me and they're like, you want a little envelope for that? I'm like, no, dude, it was in a box that everybody was digging around in. What do I want an envelope for?
Exactly.
Dude has been digging around in there forever. Who knows where that thing's been? I don't need an envelope.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's going right in my pocket. Yeah, the only time I take envelopes or whatever or little plastic bags or even a flip is if it's little pieces,
This was one that was in there. It's a Golden State Mint Prospector.
Yes. Is that the one with the buffalo on the back?
What's it got? I can't even see.
What the heck is that?
Yeah,
Oh,
I can't see it either. They make that same
Oh,
one
there
with
you
the
go, a bird.
buffalo on the back.
It's an eagle.
Yeah, there's several different ones that they make it with a buffalo, an eagle, and there's a couple of different ones. I think I got 3 different ones of those.
So 99 cents over. What the heck?
Yeah, no, that's a great deal.
I haven't picked up shit for myself lately.
I know. I just asked you that. You're like, no, and I'm like, quit selling that crap on. You better hold on to that stuff.
This is the stuff I pick up for Whatnot. He's like, you're selling all your stuff on Whatnot. I'm like, well, I'm buying it to make money on Whatnot,
That's it.
which it's worked. I
That's it.
forgot I did buy.
What is this one? This is a funky buffalo.
Let's see it.
Is that?
Oh, that's a good. That's one of my favorite ones. That's Mason Mint. Does it have like a high relief? Oh no, it's the Pamp. That's the Pamp.
Oh, that's the Pamp. Yeah, I've never seen that one before.
Yeah, I got one of those at the Fun Show in January.
I forgot we were talking about tubes of 20. I didn't buy a tube of 20, but I bought a box of 20 this year.
I also got this buffalo. It's kind of like hammered around the edge of it a little bit. Like, let's see. I'm not used to this camera. You guys are.
Is that I think that's Regency Mint. Is there a star with an R in it?
Yeah. Yep. I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Regency Mint. That's the Frosty Buffalo that you and I got, Vegas.
That's what I heard you guys talking about that when I was driving. I said, I think I have one of those frosty buffaloes.
That's it, Regency Mint, Frosty Buffalo.
Yeah, so I noticed they had like a handful of different kinds of buffaloes in that box. So I started picking through there and just getting different ones each time, you know.
Yeah. There's so many different buffaloes, man. It'll drive you nuts.
Yeah. Here's
And a lot of times they're unidentifiable. You don't know who made them.
Yeah, you were talking about this one, I think. It's got the reeded edges like a maple leaf wood.
Oh, you mean the radio lines in it?
Yeah, the radio lines.
Yep.
Like-
That's probably going to be NTR or Cutsaw Mint. NTR is owned by Elemental. Elemental has a radial buffalo too.
Yeah, see, there's
I
not.
was looking. That's the buffalo that I said I was gonna. That I just looked up. No, it wasn't Elemental. Sorry, I found another buffalo that you don't have. It's not Elemental though.
Yeah, the only ones that I know of that have radials are Elemental, Cutsaw, and NTR.
Oh, two of these. I found a new buffalo that neither one of you guys had.
Uh-oh. What is it? You got to make yourself big.
Well, I don't have it yet. I don't have
Oh,
it.
you don't have. Oh,
I just-
you're talking about the new one from First Mint?
Nope. You already have that one.
Oh no, I thought maybe they came out with a newer one. I know.
You might
Obviously,
have
they
this one. I don't know.
came out with a Vegas round, a new one.
Monarch has one.
Yep. Average Jane can make. What does that say? Average Jane.
Do you have
can
the
make
Monarch
you
one
big.
yet?
Average Jane can make you big.
I don't even make my husband big.
Exactly.
Do you have this one yet?
Yeah, but maybe that's the problem. Maybe Dub C. You could take care of Dub C.
What do I get out of it?
Maybe he'll give you a Panama pill. He'll give you a Panama pill.
Gold bracelet.
A gold. Oh, maybe his gold chain.
Littlefoot says he has a 10-pack. I have 10 packages on my bar. One of them I picked up Charlie Kirk round. I saw that. I saw that round. I wasn't really going to jump on that one, though.
No. Well, I mean, if it was in the coin shop, I'd buy it if I could get it for spot. But
Well,
Am I gonna-
we all know that.
yeah,
Is that the... No, that's not the first mint one. I thought that was the first mint one.
is that
This-
the Mason Mint? Which one
This
is that?
the one that you traded off to a guy, remember?
Yeah,
I traded
Mason
to
Mint.
Silver and Cigars, and then I was like, shit, I really like that one.
Yeah, so then when I was out and about, I saw it. And I'm like, oh, I saw the guys talking about this one. So I grabbed it. It is pretty
Yep.
cool.
That's one of my favorite buffaloes. It's got high relief.
Yeah, high relief. This one's toned a little bit, so it's pretty cool.
Yep, Mason Mint makes that, and that's the one I call like a sideways, like a side eye buffalo.
Is it
Kind
a
of looking at you side eyes, you know.
I got them right here. Does it have? Yep, that's the same one. It's got the stars on there.
Yeah, it's a nice one. Thicker is
Yeah,
awesome.
I'm gonna get away from collecting stuff.
No, I don't collect the stack, man. Just buy whatever it is, stack it up.
You both have good spots. I got shit spots.
Yeah, so you got to.
We got to find you a better spot when I'm out there. We got to hunt somebody down.
You just gotta get it online. That's all.
So I got a
Yeah.
couple stories to tell.
Yeah, bring it.
How I got started in. Well, when I got my first silver, I had some broken gold necklaces that I had repaired several times, and I went and sold those gold necklaces for a couple buffaloes, which I wish I'd had it now, that gold necklace now. But anyways, the one shop that I did that at, he kind of had like a Western theme to his shop. And before I got into stacking buffaloes and before I was married with kids, I did a lot of hunting and fishing, and I had an addiction to my taxidermist.
Mhm.
I have several deer heads, fish on the wall, whatever. So I had a coyote pelt. I shot a coyote. I had the pelt done. And so I had this coyote pelt, and I had a mink that I found. It was an actual roadkill. And I was like, wow, that looked like a mink. So I turned around and picked the thing up. I had it mounted, you know.
Nice.
Well, the coyote pelt was sitting in a box in a closet. The mink was shoved off somewhere. So I took both of them to that coin store, and I said, "Hey, I was thinking this kind of matches the theme in your store. How much silver would you give me for it?" So I ended up getting 5 ounces of silver
Nice.
for the coyote pelt and the mounted mink. You
Did the
know?
mink have like a tire tread across his back?
No.
No. Roadkill. You could mount them on a piece of asphalt.
It was
Yeah,
in good shape.
it was cool, but you know, silver's better.
You couldn't tell. You couldn't tell that it was roadkill. It was a good shape.
Oh, was it? Maybe he just had a heart attack running across the road, you know?
Yeah, so I thought that was pretty cool. I sold some dead animal pelts for silver.
That's a
Pioneer.
good story.
I forgot the other story I was going to tell already.
Oh, you must be over
Um,
50.
Yes, sir. Just
Yeah.
over 50. Yeah. I'll remember in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be too late.
Yeah, I'll be like, hey, y'all. Shit.
Wait! I was gonna tell you guys.
That's funny.
We are going on 2 hours, and I do need sleep.
Yeah, I hear you, brother. And my dog needs to go out, apparently.
Well,
Mine
hey,
barked. I thought it did, but I don't know what the hell he was barking at. He wasn't even downstairs, so I don't know.
Any
well,
last minute stuff in the chat that we can address? In the fam?
Nope, I think everybody's good. Silver State stopped back in. T-Bird says, "What's up?" 7 Stack stopped in. Kalilo said, "PM's for sale is a good spot online." Yes, it is. I've used it before. Pure Metals is good. There's a lot of good places online. A lot of good places, but that's like my only go-to, I guess. So it's all right.
Well, thanks for letting me join in today, guys. I was
Yeah.
driving. I'm like, hey, I ought to chime in and give my 2 cents.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
We
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Problem, dog.
I try
Somebody
to
was,
do.
I think it was on Monday night. Somebody was trying to like get Great Lakes up there. Get Great Lakes up there. So now they got
Yeah, now that you two are side by side vocally, I can tell the difference immediately between you.
it.
He's
My
got a little
mom-
bit he's got a little bit more gravel in his voice.
Who,
And
my brother?
yeah, that's probably from the extra 5 years of age.
Could be from some other stuff, but yeah.
We won't talk about that.
Cigarettes. He smoked a lot of cigarettes for a lot of years.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll call him cigarettes.
That too, both. Well,
That's funny.
thank you everybody. Thanks Joe for hopping up. Greatly appreciate it. Thanks to Fish for hopping up as well. Greatly appreciate that.
Yep. Thank you, awesome family in the chat. We love you guys, and congratulations Leilani for winning another 1/2 gold back. I'll get that right out to you.
It's very cool.
Diaxis and BBA, my solution for you guys is coming soon, so keep the faith.
We're not the fastest at sending stuff out. That's for sure.
You know, I was actually pretty fast sending out to Leilani. I don't know who else I sent out to, but the last batch I actually sent out pretty quick. And I caught up on Littlefoot. I just got to get the overseas stuff out. Thanks, buddy. I see you.
I have some aliens that I still need to send out, but that's okay. Oh, and a 5-ounce copper bar. Shit.
Speaking of aliens, can I just interject here?
You need me
I
to send the rest of them?
auctioned off some gold back holders and some aliens. You know what I got for those things, dude?
What'd you get?
$6.
For
I
the
was
aliens?
like,
or
damn,
for
it's a
both?
good deal. I got to order another 1,000 of these things.
Yeah, let me know. I got you.
All right.
$6 for what? The alien or for the holder or both?
No, I think I got $6 for the holder, and the aliens. I threw one in, and I did the aliens for like 3 or 4.
Nice.
But the holder, I started at 3, and they bid it up to 6.
Somebody just bought one off my my whatnot story like a couple days ago, and I kept forgetting to send it out, and I finally did.
Yeah,
I
me
got
too.
'em on there for
Somebody
$6.
just bought one from me too.
I got them on there for $6. That's fair.
Absolutely fair.
Yeah,
Time is money.
Time.
That's right.
is-
What did I hear yesterday? A fast nickel is better than a slow dime.
Exactly. Yeah.
I never heard that one.
I never heard it before too, either. And I was like, oh man, I gotta pass that on. A fast nickel is better than a slow dime.
You
Yeah,
just
I
make
like-
more nickels fast.
Well, if you can make a fast nickel and just keep making fast nickels, that's better than making a slow dime that takes a while to make that dime. You know what I mean?
Right. That's like when you're selling something, if you price it right and you sell it quickly, you turn over the money quicker and so forth. You know?
Yeah.
I always heard you make your money when you buy, not when you sell.
That's a great point as well.
Yeah.
Man, you're
Yeah,
full of all the what do they call those? Like axioms?
He's got all the phrases.
It
Got
goes
all of them.
being over 50.
There you go.
If the diamond silver, I'll take the dime, please.
Yeah, silver dime. That's true. Better than I'd rather have a silver dime than a war nickel is silver.
40% over 90%.
I think a war nickel's like 35, right? 35%. The only war nickel I own is a graded war nickel. It's in a slab.
40%, right? Or
35 on this.
35.
Yeah.
Shows what I know. All right, chat, family, peoples, ladies, gentlemen. Enjoy your weekend. Monday night, we don't have a guest lined up yet. So if you want to be a guest, email one of us.
But you know what? It doesn't matter because we didn't have a guest today. We had 2 great guests and we kicked ass all day.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you guys. It's all
That's what we're
it's all due to the fam.
Hey,
Thank
love
you,
you guys. Help keep stacking alive.
Heck yeah.
That's right. Thanks for hopping on, bro. Appreciate you.
All right. Catch you on the
Take
flip
care, everybody.
Take care, everybody.
Have a great
We
day.
on. And